What's up, everyone?
Jose, okay. Congratulations on the victory. It's not every day we see, a sub 30-second finish like that. So I guess what are the emotions after you put in all that hard work and then it's over that quickly?
I was expecting war. I was prepared for it, but I'm not surprised. I know how dangerous I am. I know how quick I can get these guys out of here.
I know you said you were expecting a war and you can put them away. So I guess what was the original game plan? Because I can't imagine you'd game planned a quick finish like that.
This was a part of it. There was phases that I knew would get to this point. Hyder's so aggressive. He so wants to make it a chaotic fight from the rip. I knew that I would put things in the middle of that void that will make him want to back off, and then I thought at some point I would start to press him back. But the first thing that I put up in the middle put him out.
Obviously when you have big performances, it gets the attention of the rest of the division and the fans and everything, but especially on International Fight Week, this is one of the most watched events, and if you have one of the more biggest finishes, it might be hard to book you moving forward. Maybe people don't want to match up with you like that. So I guess essentially, do you think you put the division on notice considering how this went?
When I closed my eyes and I thought about this and I visualized that that's what I wanted this moment to be. I wanted everybody to know who I was. I wanted the division to know. I wanted the real ones to know that I'm a real one. I belong in this top elite. I belong in the elite. I'm of a certain class. I'm of the A class, and I want to showcase that every time. If you don't want to fight me, you don't belong in there with me anyways. I want to fight real ones.
You said, you want Noche UFC, and you called out a name, which we don't normally get. Usually we have to pry it out, but you seem to have everything planned out right away. So I guess explain the call out, and obviously I think we assume we know why you want to be on Noche.
Yeah, how sweet. I was, when it was Guadalajara, I was so excited. I'm still so excited. I have so much family in Texas. It'll be a beautiful moment regardless. Noche UFC is so cool for the UFC. The UFC doesn't really do these type of things, this isn't like a Pride where it's like events and there's themes. So it's cool to have a themed event. I think that's such a sweet thing, and I want to be a part of that. William Gomez and Hyder Amil had a barn burner of a fight. He's a super technical, long French striker, southpaw. Pretty clever. I fancy myself pretty clever. I just want to face top-level opposition, and I think it's a good step, and I want that Noche UFC card.
How often do you put thought into your career path like that? Because, when you get young fighters, the answer is always, I'll do whatever the UFC wants. I'll fight whenever I'm here to be a company man. We don't get so. Do you put thought into your career like that?
Yeah, honestly, I'd love to live like an ignorance is bliss life and come in and just be this and that. But I care so much about this. You have no idea how much I care about this. So I know what the path, I know what the pitfalls are. I don't want to fall in that. I don't want to just be, some sheep that gets ushered along. I want to make a statement every single time. I want to be the best in the world, point blank, period. So to do that, I know that it takes selling a package to some degree. And I'll do that because I want to be the best in the world and I want to be viewed under that light. Thank you.
Hey, Jose over here. Right here, in the middle. How's it going?
Hi. Hey, how you doing,
Yeah,
James?
doing great. Good to see you. I know that Hyder was actually booked for this card first. I believe he had a different opponent. I was curious because we didn't get to talk to you. How much notice did you get for this fight?
I got about 4 weeks. He had Nathaniel Wood, so he had to step up in competition. This was supposed to be his moment. He's earned this moment. He's had incredible fights. I had so much respect for Hyder. I knew what kind of man he was. I knew how much I had to dedicate to. I dedicated everything to this craft, period. But when you know that what's in front of you, what kind of man is standing on the other side of that cage, it makes you just put that extra oomph into it. And I did that this camp within those 4 weeks.
I know in different division, but Mario Batista winning a few weeks ago, how much of a boost? Because you guys are like a family over there at the lab. I know when someone wins, it's kind of radiating on the rest of the team. How much did that kind of give you a boost going into this fight? Just because I know there's this expectation. You guys have been winning a lot.
Yeah, man, Mario's a guy I'll follow into any battle. That guy's a leader in the way he carries himself, in the way that he lives a day-to-day existence, in